You and your friend Sheldon just bought identical cars. They're both $2 million Corvettes, and you are so excited. You drive around for a day together. Sheldon's following you around. You guys are having a blast. Oh, now you guys need fuel. Obviously, a car runs on fuel. And a great car still needs fuel. Sheldon goes and skimps out on the fuel because he says, I have a great car. It's okay to skimp out on the fuel. The car will be great anyways. So he goes and buys the cheapest oil. He gets cooking oil. And now his car smells like popcorn when it runs. You, on the other hand, know better. A good car needs good fuel. So you go and get that premium gasoline for that good car to make sure that that good car runs smoothly. Things are the same for about a week. And Sheldon's actually kind of making fun of you because you're wasting money. Time goes by. You ditch Sheldon because he's a fucking loser. And then you see him in a month. Where's your car, Sheldon? Where's that nice yellow Corvette? It's broken. He's taking the bus now. Womp womp. That fuel didn't work out, did it? You, on the other hand, your Corvette's running like a dream. My name is Spencer, and I help young men with testosterone and mental health and quitting porn. Today's video is all about a super effective way to boost your T in a short amount of time, too. So cars need fuel. What about human bodies, human beings? Your body is a work of art. God made your body, and it's incredible. There's so many things going on at once. Your liver's working, your nostrils are breathing, your ears are hearing, all those internal organs are working. It needs good fuel to keep those running optimally. And I've sat down with my testosterone coach, and we've really gone through what is the most effective way, what is the 80-20 principle to increase testosterone? What can we focus on? And it's all diet. You know what the good fuel is? Do you know what the good fuel is for a human body? It's a meat-based diet. I've tried it all. I've been vegan for 8 months. I've been vegetarian. I've had a normal people diet. McDonald's, whatever, just eating fast food. I've had a Whole Foods diet. And now I've been on carnivore for about a month. Do you know which one feels the best for me? It's not even close. Vegan, I was on that for 8 months, made me fat. I developed hips. I developed little woman hips. It was terrible. That's not the way to go. Vegetarian wasn't the way to go. Whole Foods even, that's probably the second best. But even that doesn't compare to carnivore. Since I've been on carnivore, I feel amazing. So much more energy. And my testosterone coach he paved the way for me to become carnivore. He was showing me all these studies, why carnivore is the best, why this is the best to boost your T. And that's the real reason I'm doing this, boosting your testosterone. And I know I've talked about it a little bit on the channel, but why is boosting your testosterone so important? There's so many reasons. Obviously, it's the man hormone. It makes you more of a man. But that's the surface level. It gives you more focus. You have more mental clarity. You have a better frame. When your testosterone goes up, your body literally changes. Your face shape changes. Your shoulders get broader. Your hips get narrower. You start growing muscle like crazy. Like you're on TRT, because you can get up to those natural high levels, 700s, 800s, 900s, naturally. You don't need TRT. You just need to eat well. You don't want to put fucking canola oil into your car. That's the big problem. 80% of the problems of testosterone can be solved just by diet. Then you get into the other things. Diet and sleep are the 80%. Then you get into the estrogenics. Then you try to switch out your toothpaste and your deodorant and all that. But start with the goddamn diet. When you're on carnivore, your body is actually running like it's supposed to for the first time. Even in a week or two, you'll see the difference. It actually might be such a big switch for you that you might actually get sick for a few days because your body's not even used to any of this. But the main science behind getting on a carnivore diet is that your body will start to go into ketosis. And what that kind of entails is you're not eating any more sugar or carbs. And your body has previously been running off of carbs. But now your body's going to run off of fat. That's going to be the premium fuel for your body. Sugar and carbs are the devil. This is what lowers your T. This is what makes you lazy. This is what lowers your motivation, lowers your energy to do anything. Sugar and carbs. You might ask, Spencer, what about fruit? What about vegetables? Man, they have carbs in them. I love fruit. That's probably the biggest sacrifice I'm making right now. But I got rid of the fruit and the vegetables, and I'm just eating meats, and I feel fantastic. I'll stop once I don't start. I will stop the carnivore diet when I start feeling worse, which is not happening. Keep in mind, I was a vegan for 8 months. I cared a lot about animal health and animal cruelty and, whatever the propaganda is. Like, don't eat too much red meat, it clogs your arteries. Bullshit, man. You know why your arteries are getting clogged? It's not actually the red meat. It's because you're eating all the other things like seed oils and all the other unhealthy foods. That's why your arteries are getting clogged. Red meats and fats are actually good for your arteries. Don't blame the fireman when there's a fire. Come on, man. So what are my side effects so far? I have more energy. My skin cleared up. I lost 10 pounds in about 3 weeks. That's insane. My teeth are a little whiter now. I get better sleep. Less time cooking, because it's pretty simple stuff. Less time going to the bathroom. I poop less. And you think that's a bad thing, which I did too. But you literally poop less because your body just absorbs more of the food. Like, I'm not bloated. My stomach isn't larger. My intestines don't have more poop in them. You just sometimes only poop once a day or once every 3 days when you're on carnivore because your body is absorbing the majority of the nutrients. I pooped so much when I was on just a normal, like even Whole Foods or whatever diet. My family would like make fun of me because I would poop like 4 times a day. And it'd be this running joke of me always being in the bathroom when they needed me. Like if my mom got groceries and she needed help, like I'd be in the bathroom like, oh, yep, he's in the bathroom. He doesn't want to help us out. That kind of stuff. I was so messed up. My digestive system, my microbiome, whatever you want to call it, was so messed up. And when I hopped on carnivore, it took a second, but I feel so much better, man. What about the cost? It's cheaper. Do the math yourself. I've ran through the math. It is cheaper. I don't have to buy all those leafy greens for the salad anymore. What does it take to make a salad? Cucumbers, carrots, peppers, dressing, croutons, like whatever you got. That adds up. And when you're just eating ground beef and eggs or steak and eggs, you can make it cheap. There are places to buy ground beef for $3 a pound. There are deals going on all the time. Eggs are cheap, ground beef is cheap, butter is cheap. Your bank account will actually thank you. And there is a long-term testosterone boost for being on carnivore. My coach and I are really working on boosting my testosterone, which I've already mentioned on this channel. It's a realistic probability that, from the 250 that I was at to get up to 700 just because I'm on this carnivore diet. It is insane how better I've been feeling. And to prove my point even more, I had a girl come visit me from out of town, and she spent the night over here. And we went on a few dates, whatever. And I kind of slacked on the diet. So I'd been on the diet for about a week and a half. And we went on a few dates. And I ate a little bit of bread. I ate some fruits, whatever. And then after that weekend was over, I felt sick. There was like a film of fat all over my body. That's what it felt like. I just felt lethargic. I didn't do anything. I ate some ice cream as well that weekend. It just felt terrible. And then right when I hop back on carnivore and I get myself a nice ribeye or some ground beef or some eggs with salt, man, I feel better. This is not some crazy thing, which I thought it was. Like you don't have to be like Liver King, like all that stuff. Yeah, he was he was actually using steroids. You don't need to make it your personality. You just need to start eating meat. And even, you don't have to be crazy like me and go 100% in. But if you want 100% of the results, you do have to go 100% in. Basically, the things you should be eating: any type of meat. The best meats are cow, ox, bison, giraffe. If you want to get exotic, I probably would never eat a giraffe, but go for it if you're from Africa or something. And these are the best because they actually have multiple stomachs, which are better at filtering out, all those microplastics or plants or whatever are in the stomachs or whatever they're eating. And then the second best stuff, which is still great, is like, birds, like chicken, turkey, and pork as well. And then also supplement that with eggs and butter. And that's all you need, man. You can also eat some seafood. There are some problems with seafood just because the microplastics are kind of fucked in the ocean right now. So I would stay away from making that everyday thing, but, add some seafood in there. Add some oysters, whatever you got. You can also have just a little bit of cheese if you want. I don't do that because I'm trying to get all the results, but basically limiting yourself to just meat and eggs and butter and fat will regulate your body and boost your T and make you more masculine and increase your focus and increase your energy. So this is probably the most important video I can make on testosterone, is just give carnivore diet a try, and I promise you, you will not be underwhelmed. But when you do carnivore, you have to do it right, Even stuff you drink, like drinking alcohol or chewing gum or even like toothpaste. If you swallow too much of that, it'll mess up the carnivore and you'll think, oh, I feel so shitty. But it's actually because of this thing, not the carnivore. So what I just went over today is the best way, the 80-20 rule, how to get the most effective boost in testosterone quickly too, even in a week or a few months. Eating a meat diet, putting good fuel in your car. I help men with boosting their testosterone and, quitting porn and increasing their mental health. So if you found this useful, give me a sub. You can learn more and more and more. And if you really want some extra help, you can get one-on-one coaching with me. The link will be in my description. Thanks for watching. Get bored.